Quasimorph has got an impressive team behind it. They're doing some really big stuff. And honestly, I was kind of blindsided by a lot of the changes that have been made in the game since 1.0's release. And so I think it'd be beneficial for me. So I'm trying to be empathetic here. I'm going to release a video talking about the patch notes. We got 1.0.3. And so I'm going to cover that. I'm just going to read through it all so we can be informed. If you don't like this, I'm so sorry. It's just patch notes. I just want to make sure everybody's informed. Getting right to it. Hello, mercenaries. Patch 1.0.3 is now live. This update brings another round of balance adjustments, quality of life improvements, controller fixes, story mission tweaks, and bug fixes based on your feedback. We've also included fixes from hotfix 1.0.2.575.s DO2A8V8, which was released earlier this week. Balance changes, guys. Omega 2 and Devourer have been moved to the high-tech item chip. The price of goods, which depends on the station's inventory, will now be recalculated per unit rather than after purchase. Barter coefficients have also been updated. There will be slightly fewer robots and missions against the Dilthay in real wear. Also, augments and implants will no longer appear on the floor in descent missions. If the chip required option is selected for the cloning difficulty setting, it is no longer possible to disable experience and rank loss upon death. Good old stuff. Quality of life change right here. Jane's tutorial tips now appear with a delay. She'll no longer hide a grenade thrown at you. That's got to be pretty frustrating, but really good patch right there. Classes and perks. They have fixed deploying a turret or robot triggered the caution perk, which a tunnel rats class. And then they've also fixed if a clone with a Terrapack class transforms into a Baron, they could not receive the full bonus from the Quasimorph stage, but one dependent on the Insanity perk. The bonus will now stack. They've also fixed that the Ghost Killer perk, Angel of Spades class, will trigger on allies. The description has been updated to indicate that the perk only triggers on enemies who don't see the clone. They've also fixed the soft lock when an ally hits a clone with the Golem Group class, triggers the direct channel perk, and kills themselves with reflected damage. Now they have fixed that the stealth skin implant effect would be removed if standing next to an ally. Using the grenade launcher with the Shinar's Endless Armory pack results in a soft lock. The Fauna pack did not provide immunity to knockback. The player's pain filled up when transforming into a Baron. Soft lock after transforming from a Baron to a human if the Baron was on fire. The view range bonus in the tooltip was displayed without the plus sign. The Condor 2189 smoke grenade on the fabricator didn't show its full recipe. The recipe has been shortened. It was possible to obtain the Ron Shock wrist augment, which shouldn't be available to the player. It was possible to create a negative weight through armor upgrades. It was possible to expand the cryo chamber. In the sorting filter settings, the all checkbox wasn't always immediately unchecked when other options were disabled. Okay, and the mod list returned to the top after switching mods. Very nice. The screen tearing occurred in windowed and borderless full screen modes with VSync enabled. These things have all been fixed. Very nice. And then controls. Pressing down on the D-pad would switch weapons. Controller/keyboard. Items couldn't be moved to the trash bin. They fixed the recycler if the recycler was unlocked, but the cryo chamber and the cryo chamber hotkeys would work for the recycler. Okay. And then they fixed that the grenade launcher icon in the upper left corner couldn't be clicked during missions. Now there are some story missions right here. This is spoiler stuff. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna skip this. If you really want it, go check it out. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll include it in the future, but I haven't covered this. My viewers who are watching me play through might not be aware of this, and so I'm not touching it. I want to be ignorant. I want to enjoy it. So, localization. They fixed the corporation names were not displayed in the tooltips in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese with the large font option enabled. Corrections for Spanish and Japanese localization based on user reports. Thanks again for your help. And then released earlier this week, the hotfix 1.0.2.576. Yeah. They fix enemies in control and defense missions, as well as allied squads with proxies would stand idle sometimes. And then they fix the multi-use items obtained through barter could be split into items with a negative number of uses. Thank you for continuing to share your feedback and reports with us. We'll keep working on fixes, balance adjustments, and improvements based on your feedback. Good hunting, mercenaries. Regards, Magnum Scriptum. And so there it is, guys. Very nice stuff. These are the changes. I've been kind of blindsided by some of them, so I've been making sure to go read the patch notes and things like that so I can be better informed. And so I figured this just dropped today. Why not share it? If you like it and you appreciate it, free and easy way to support me doing so is to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Really helps me out. Past that, huge shout out and thank you to our soldiers. You guys and gals are the ones that keep the content rolling, me going, and everything flowing. As always, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for your support. And until next time, I will catch you later. Bye.